Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the MLB 2025 standings week 1. Well, today finished the MLB 2025 season week 24, and for that reason, I'm recording this video to see how are the standings through our 24 weeks of games. So let's start with the American League, the uh, uh, the 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 East Division. Well, in this division, the Toronto Blue Jays are still leading this division for a streak week with the best tied with the best record in the with the best record, sorry, in the American League, but they have reduced that gap. They remember that they had more than 7 games difference or advantage against the Yankees and Red Sox because the Blue Jays started to play a bad baseball in the last 2 months, and for that reason, the Yankees and the Red Sox have improved their baseball. They have improved a lot, and they have started to play in a very good baseball, and for that reason, they had reduced. In this moment, the Blue Jays have a 82-61 record, and before the team, the New York Yankees have a 80-63 record. They have a 73 record, and they have a back-to-back victory. So something important is how I told you in the last week, the Yankees were gonna to enter to a 2 weeks because this week they face the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays, and the Yankees won the both series. They won the 2-1 against the Astros and 2-1 against the Blue Jays, and for that reason, the Yankees reduced the gap to a 2 game difference. So the Yankees, after that bad that bad streak, sorry, since the middle of June to the beginning of the August, they had to recover for that. They have recovered for that, and for that reason, the Yankees have reduced that game. The Boston Red Sox are 3.5 games below the Blue Jays, and this week also is going to be a tough week for the Yankees because tomorrow they are going to start a series of 3 games against the Detroit Tigers, and in the weekend, since this next Friday, they're going to start a series against Red Sox. So it's going to be interesting because if the Yankees can win both series, maybe in 1 week from now, the Yankees can be leading this division. And the good news for these two teams is that the most probably these 3 teams are going to qualify to the playoff. But the good news is that in this next 2 weeks of the in the this sorry these next 2 or 3 weeks of the season, the last weeks of the season, the Blue Jays, Yankees, and Red Sox are going to win. They're going to fight to win this division, and the good news is that most probably is that these 3 teams are going to qualify to the playoff. And about the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles, these 2 teams are eliminated in the Central Division. The Detroit Tigers are leading the division for 20 or 22 straight weeks. They have the second best record in the American League with the 82-62. Even they haven't been playing American baseball. They are still leading the division, and they're going to win this division because they have a 8.5 game advantage and 9 game advantage against the Royals and Guardians respectively. So the most probably is that in the next week or in 2 weeks from now, they're going to win the Central Division, and they're going to qualify to the playoffs in a back-to-back years. The Royals and the Guardians in this moment, they are in the hunt to enter to the playoffs. In this moment, the Royals are 2 games and the Warriors are 2.5 games below the wild card last spot that at this moment is in possession of the Seattle Mariners, and they need to start to winning more games because the ending is gonna to be very interesting. About the Warriors, they have a 3 winning streak, and it looks like that they want to win they're gonna to enter to the playoffs. So the Royals and the Warriors are gonna to fight until the last day of the season to try to be in the playoffs. And about the Twins and the White Sox, they are eliminated and they are taking the next season in the last division of the American League. In the West Division, the Houston Astros are still leading this division with a 78-66 record, and they have been in this division for more than 12 weeks. But now they are still in hunt where the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers are trying to enter to the playoffs and trying to win this division. The Seattle Mariners have been fighting alongside the Houston Astros to win this division, where still the Houston Astros are leading this division, and the Mariners are there to try to win to try to enter to the playoff. In this moment, the Seattle Mariners have the last spot in the wild card wild card run, but they need to keep winning, because in this moment they have 4-6 record in the last 10 minutes played, and if they have a bad week the next week, maybe the most probably they're going to be out of the wild card zone in the end of the next Sunday. And about the Texas Rangers, I remember that 2 weeks ago I thought they were eliminated. They have been playing a tremendous baseball. I think that they have won 9 or 10 out of the last 13 games played, and for that reason, in this moment they reduce they reduced to a 4 game difference against the Houston Astros, 1.5 games below the Mariners. In this moment, they are 1.5 games below the Seattle Mariners, the last team in the wild card zone. Be careful, because the Rangers, that remember that 2 years ago they won the World Series, they are in the hunt to win to try to enter to the playoff. And maybe if they continue with this winning streak, and the Houston Astros and Mariners they continue with this bad streak, maybe the Rangers could win this division. You never know. And about the Angels and the Athletics are eliminated. And in the National Division, in the National League, in the East Division, the Philadelphia Phillies are still leading this division. They have been in this division for more than 4 or 5 weeks, 5 straight weeks. They have the best record in this division, 83-60, and the second best record in the National League, and the second best record in the MLB, 83-60. So they have an easy lead against the New York Mets with 7 game difference, and the most probably they're gonna to win this division for straight year. I think I don't remember. So they're gonna to win this division. They have a 7-3 record of the last 10 minutes played, and they are playing a very great baseball. About the Mets, they remember that the most part of the time they were elbow to elbow with the Phillies to winning the division, because some part of the season the Mets were leading this division, and the difference between the Phillies and Mets were always less than 3 game difference. 3 games difference, but the problem is that since the middle of June, the Mets entered to a bad losing streak, and for that reason, they lost they increase they are in the second place in the division, and they are not going to win this division. But in this moment, for the good news for the Mets is that they are in the wild card zone. They are the last spot in the wild card zone in the National League. And about the Braves and the National are eliminated. And some surprise is the Braves, that I thought that they were going to win this division in the beginning of the year, but they are the deception of the season, in my opinion. In the Central Division, the Milwaukee Brewers have the best record in the National League, and in the best record in the MLB with the 89-55 record. They have a 6-4 record in the last 10 games played, and they have a 3 winning streak. The most probably they're going to win this division, and in this moment they are the team to beat, because they have been the best team since the middle of June. In this moment they have a 7.5 record, 7.5 difference against the Chicago Cubs, and the most probably the Brewers are going to win this division. The Chicago Cubs that were leading this division for more than 15 weeks. They are in the hunt to enter. No, they are the best wild card team in this moment, and they are going to qualify to the playoff. About the Cincinnati and Cardinals, they are in the hunt to enter to the playoff, but it looks very difficult because the Reds are 4 games, and the San Luis Cardinals are 4.5 games below the wild card zone, and it looks very difficult that they can enter, but they are going to continue fighting until then. To have something to say is about the Cardinals, that they have a 7-3 record in the last 10 games played, and maybe they continue with this winning streak, they can enter to a playoff, but it looks very difficult. And about the Pirates, they are eliminated and they are one of the worst teams in the season. And about the West Division, the Los Angeles Rams are still in this division, even they have been playing a very bad baseball since the last month, since July. But they are still in this division for 18 or 20 straight weeks because the San Diego Padres have been playing a very bad baseball. In this moment, the Dodgers have a 79-64 record. They have a 3-7 record, and today they could a 5 losing streak. But the worst news is that they lost against two of the worst teams in the league. They won the series against the Pirates. They were eliminated. They were swept. This weekend they lost the series against the Orioles 2-1. So if the Dodgers continue with this bad streak, maybe they can lose the possibility to win this division. And to lose the possibility to have advantage in playoff. About the San Diego Padres that also have in a bad winning streak, they had be able to take advantage of the Dodgers' bad streak. In this moment, they are 1 game or 2 games below the Dodgers, but still and in the hunt to win this division. And the good news for the Padres is that in this moment they are in the wild card zone. And about the Giants and Diamondbacks, in this moment they are in the hunt to enter to a playoff. In this moment, the two teams have been playing a very good baseball because the Giants have a 7-3 record. The both teams have a 7-3 record in the last 10 games played. And in this moment, the Giants have a 4 games and the Diamondbacks have a 4.5 games below the wild card zone. They are still in the hunt, but it looks very difficult. So, how is the wild card? How I told you, in the American League, the leaders of each division are the best team is the Toronto Blue Jays with the best record in the American League. The second place are the Detroit Tigers, and the third place are the Houston Astros. And the wild card run and so in this moment, the Yankees are the best wild card team. The Red Sox are the second best wild card team, and the Mariners are the third best wild card team. So it looks that the most probably the Yankees and the Red Sox are going to qualify as a wild card team or as the winner of the East Division, and it looks like that it's only one spot available because the Mariners are in the last spot in the wild card run, but it looks like the Rangers, the Royals, and the Guardians are in the hunt to this position. So 4 teams are fighting to the last spot in the wild card run. And about the National League, the leaders of each division are the Milwaukee Brewers, the best record in the MLB, the Philadelphia Phillies, the second best record in the MLB, and the Los Angeles Dodgers, the defending champion team. About the winning the wild card teams are the Chicago Cubs, the San Diego Padres, and the New York Mets. It looks like that the Cubs and the Padres are entered, and it's only one, and the Mets also the Mets, because in this moment the Reds, Giants, Diamondbacks, and Cardinals are in the hunt to enter to the playoff, but it looks very difficult, but it's not impossible. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comments, suggestions, you can write me in the social media platform. So see you next video. Jimmy.